first question.
Okay, so let's take it one question at a time.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate your team's performance against a team that is ranked 135?
7. 7. 10 is the highest. 7. 7 because everything from what I saw, what we trained worked well. Just as we have to score. So I like the runs behind the defensive line. I like the passes in between the lines. I like the turns up. I like the body position. So a lot of very good things and good timings with the runs. It's just like we have to be a little bit more composure, a little bit also more cool on the ball, and sometimes you have to take your time, make another cut. Sometimes maybe lay it off to a player who's better positioned. Sometimes it was also a little bit unlucky. The goalkeeper did very well. We have to be a little bit more precise instead of just trying to hammer the ball into the goal. So, but we have a young squad, a lot of young players today, and a squad also of new players. So this is quite normal.
And I asked the second question. I'm saying you talked about chances that you had we had about 6 clear chances. I'm asking, Inaki and Afena had similar problems in not being located on the pitch when they make some very good runs by their colleagues. And how do you intend to fix this trend going forward? You've got just one game.
Iñaki had one very big chance, so he was well located. And then he had, this is maybe what you don't see, he had very good runs, which created space for others. And we went in there, so therefore Kudos had good chances, Osman Bukari, so it was fine. Like I said, we have to keep it cool, we have to score more goals, so this is what I have to say, but very good runs also from Iñaki. So this diagonal runs created space for Kudos to go in the other way diagonal and to shoot. If the defender wouldn't go with him, he could have passed to Iñaki, but they went with him, this created space. So we had a lot of good chances, and this is what I'm happy for. But sometimes you can have games like this, and believe me, I myself played against lower ranked teams, our lower club teams, and we even lost this game. So I'm very happy, or we didn't create any chances, so I'm very happy that we created a lot of chances.
Do you think these 2 games solves the many problems you have in the national team going to this World Cup? As you know that players will not commit too much to the last match before the World Cup.
Yeah, first of all, we will have one friendly, one more, and you can't compare the games. It's totally different. So it's a different thing when we're in the favorite role. So this is for us, this game was very important for us to build connections, to have also training in terms of runs, position and everything. So, but against Switzerland or Portugal, it's a totally different game. It's not comparable at all.
Okay,
Coach, I've got 2 questions.
He's working a lot.
Right. Okay, Coach, good evening. You're live on Match TV in Ghana. Comments are very positive, but I noticed in the second half, for some minutes, you allowed the boys to play, and I was watching you. You were not giving instructions. Were you that confident that they knew what they were doing, and you allowed them to play for some time before you shouted instructions on them?
No, it's if I'm satisfied, if the boys create chances, if we don't allow chances against us because we were defensively positioned well, even whilst we're attacking, good position defensively, and if we can create chances, there's nothing much I can do. So it's just like keeping it positive for the boys to continue and try to get more chances. And I know when we continue like that, we will score.
Yeah, my other question is similar to what Julian was saying about the closeness of the World Cup. I think 17th you're playing Switzerland. It's very close, so it means you have to be communicating with the players, the clubs, to make sure that yes, they play effectively for their clubs, but at the same time, you're thinking about getting your best players to select finally before the World Cup. How difficult, how challenging is this task?
It's the same for everyone else. In Germany, okay, they played 3-3 before last game. They've lost 1-0 to Hungary, so the same for them. England, they lost before they played also draw now. So it's the same for them. They didn't win in 2 games. There's so many other teams who have problems and who didn't do well, maybe, and didn't score much goals. So it's the same for all. So we're all in the same boat. So I'm not scared.
Yeah, Coach, I've got 3 questions. First question is, before the game you spoke about improving set pieces and that you worked on set pieces. What is your assessment of how the set pieces were executed today?
So it was more about the defensive set pieces, and we got one, and this we defended well. So for that, actually, the game was not good to work on defensive set pieces.
Next one, I just wanted to find out from you, are you content with this squad that you have, or you feel you still have to go searching for some more players? Do you see players who are not in the squad in camp at the moment join the squad going forward?
If that would be the case, I would have called them. Surely there's some few players who are injured. Like I said before, we will still monitor players. We will still monitor all the players who were at camp this time. But I think the main players, maybe all, will stay in that squad.
Coach, a final one. Fatawu Sahaku scored the goal, and your celebration with him. Do you guys have a discussion prior to this one about his first goal for the Black Stars?
Yeah, he's a very, very good winger, powerful shots, and sometimes he needs just a little bit more patience with the shots and more preciseness instead of hammering all out. So this is what I told him. He should feel free, he should make his runs behind the line, he should go 1 against 1, and then when he has the chance, he should use his left foot very, very gently, because if he uses gently, it's even enough just to be precise to score the goal and then score. That's what I told him, and I believe he did.
Coach,
Hello, mister. You have been a couple of days here in Lorca. Did you like the city, you and the players?
Yes,
What can you tell
actually
me about the city?
we didn't have much time. The hotel we stayed in was perfect. People were very, very friendly. It's always nice to be in Spain. We like the sun and the good weather. Although when we came it was rainy, but the weather was good. Everything was good, and the food as well. So everything was fine. And the stadium very, very good. For Third Division club, it's a nice stadium, and we trained here before. It was a good ground, and so everything was good. Thank you.
Coach, are we?
Tariq and Chiku are not in the squad. Is it a technical decision or they were injured?
They have some small injuries, but it's not too much, and not too heavy. I think hopefully they will be able to train next week with the clubs. So we just didn't want to take that risk, and doesn't look too bad.
Coach, personally for you, are you ready for the World Cup? On a personal note, are you ready? Are we not going to have an experimental role in Qatar? Are you personally ready as OTTO ADDO, the coach of the national team? Are you ready?
Let me think. More power. I'm ready. Everybody's ready. I think we qualified. That's why we deserve to be there, and we will give everything. Ghana has proven in the past that we are a team. We are a tournament team, and surely I know that we have to improve. But I'm looking forward to the tournament. Can't wait, and I know that we're ready.
Okay, guys, thank you.